Hey yo guys, welcome back to a Naruto Shinobi Strike video, and today we're going to talk about the second anniversary update next week. I mean, this will probably be the biggest Shinobi Striker update we're going to get. So we have some high expectations. I mean, we already know that they're going to give us some cosmetic stuff and some esoteric stuff for free based on what we got last year. And they'll release or announce the next Season 3 DLC character because they announced like a DLC character from Season 2 last year and in the anniversary. So we will probably see the next character be announced in this update. And finally, we will most likely get a new map or game mode in this update because we haven't got one since the survival game mode and it's been too long. If we don't get it this update, it's unlikely we will ever get it in another update. So first, we're going to talk about the new map, what the new map will be and what my predictions are and what I hope they will be. So first idea is the Valley of the End, which is where Madara and Hashirama fought and Sasuke and Naruto fought. And it's probably my favorite setting in the entire Naruto series. I mean, it looks so cool and beautiful. It's like the best place like they could ever add. I would be so happy with it. So that's like my top thing. And they can have one section at the top of the waterfall and one section at the bottom. You can make a pretty easy map with like a couple of rocks and everything. And I think it will be really cool to see. And another place where we will probably get will either be the Mist Village or the Rock Village, like as other maps, because we already have the other three villages. We have the Leaf Village, we have the Sand Village and the Cloud Village, so it's kind of likely we might get the Mist or the Rock Village, and it's much easier to make a map out of the Mist and Rock Village than a map out of an area like the Valley of the End. I know they're gonna have to kind of change it, but I would love to see a map like in the Valley of the End. I mean, I'll be so much more hyped. But anyway, to be honest, I'll be happy with any new map, just because we haven't got anything, just something different to play in, and maybe something like different mechanic or something in those maps, and it would just be cool to see. So I'm excited for the maps. So next we're going to talk about the new game mode they can add. This will be a little harder to see what they're going to do, but I know if they add the new game mode, this game will have legs to maybe run for another year. So I'm mostly excited for that, because when they added survival mode, that was probably my favorite update because it changed so much. So I have high hopes. If they do add the new game mode, I mean, we're already expecting something about the 5 Nations thing. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's a game mode or a team battle thing like the red and white battles, but with 5 Nations. All I know is that I'm excited because whatever they put out, as long as it's like a nice game mode you can spend some time in, this will be fun. Anyway, a game mode I would like to see, I don't know, I would like to see, or maybe kind of predicting if they do add it, would be something like a 1v1 mode, but a tournament. So like the tuning exams, you'll start off with 8 players, and whoever wins will move on to the semi-finals, and whoever wins will go to the finals, and then whoever wins the finals will become the champion. So it will be kind of like a battle royale, but it's like a 1v1, and I think that would be really fun to kind of fully make use of jutsus and areas, and we have like a little more extra health, so you can actually fight for about 3 minutes. And they will get a free map idea, which is like the preliminaries of the tuning exams, the one where there's like the 2 banisters and they're just fighting where, the legendary fight of Rock Lee and Gaara, that one. So, it'll be cool to see that as well, because when they added survival map, they added the tuning exams area, and that was awesome. So yeah, so that's my expectations for the map. So, Mist Village, Rock Village, or the Valley of the End. And for game modes, I would just like to see any new game mode and I'll be happy. So maybe the tournament thing, or maybe like something to do with the 5 Nations. I think that sounds really cool, but we'll see. And finally, we're going to talk about the next DLC character, because they're definitely they're most likely, like there's like 80% chance they're gonna announce or release the next DLC character of Season 3 in this anniversary, because why wouldn't they? Okay, so hear me out. I was thinking this is the 2nd anniversary of this game. It has to be a character that makes us so hyped that we just bang out this game for like another 100 hours. A character with jutsus that introduce a ton of awesome outcomes, like you can just do so much more. So we know it has to be a good character. So my first prediction is based on who would get the most hype, like crazy amount of hype. And that's Shisui, which is without doubt the most wanted character in Shinobi Striker. If they add him in this update, then we got ourselves a game. We'll have banging out for another 100 hours. Because Shisui has the most hype. It's one of the most popular characters in Naruto. Even though he wasn't really in it for that long, his reputation precedes him. So if they add Shisui, that's probably the best move they can do. And if they deliver him properly, 100%, probably this anniversary is going to be just absolutely off the charts. And if they don't add Shisui, I think other good contenders would be either Neji, depending on how they deliver him. You know, if they add him properly, I mean, Neji's definitely one of the most popular characters, and everyone's still, you know, wondering why he's not in it. Or the Six of Sage Path versions of Madara or Obito. Either of these 4, and I'll be happy with. But I want Shisui, okay? Shisui is number 1, and then these ones I'll be okay with. And if they add like Sakura version, like Boruto version, then I will be very disappointed. So anyway, I'm gassed and excited for this event. Comment down below if you're freaking gassed, because I know I am, and I just can't wait, and I want to hear from you guys what you're expecting in the comments. And make sure you help me out by liking the video and subscribing, so you too can enjoy this update with me, because we are grinding. So you guys, you know, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.